Oh my god! I feel like when the video goes out of this, someone's going to tag Keith in it and be like, "Keith, run!"
I will tag Keith in it. I will do it. It will be me.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what? It's going to be the most chaotic one. I don't know. We're unhinged.
Keith, welcome to the con. I hope you have a great time.
Yes, and welcome back to another episode of Suuuper Anime Podcast. My goodness, we have two great guests today, hailing all the way from AnimeCon. They are brilliant guests in their own right. One's a cosplayer, one's an illustrator, both coming together. I wonder what kind of mesh we could make with an anime character as well, bringing a cosplay and an illustrator together. But until then, I want to introduce you to the lovely Bexy Beans and Law, and obviously, you know, our resident solo. I feel a bit out of place because my name is just Ed, and you all have like nicknames and so on and so forth.
It's too late.
It's just
too late.
plain, isn't it?
You've made your bed. Lie in it. You've made your bed. It's okay.
Just
it's
Ed.
okay. Yeah, it's okay.
You know.
Be proud. Be proud.
But before we get into the meat of things, one thing we like to ask our guests is, what is something that your fans or people don't know about you specifically? So we can start with you and Bex, if that's all right.
Yeah. Oh gosh, what do people don't know about me?
Yeah, Bex.
Oh gosh, that's a really good question. I started doing all of this when I was 17. Most people don't know that. Most people assume that I've only been doing it sort of the last few years. So I guess there's that, yeah. I'm an old lady now.
No. Okay. And about you, Loz?
I guess what people don't know about me, I used to be a teacher for 10 years before doing illustrating full time.
Was that an art teacher?
No. I was a SEN teaching assistant. So I would teach
nice.
A little bit of art, and then RE, and then integrate children with special needs into mainstream school.
Okay. RE, I remember RE days.
Oh man, it's just an easy lesson. I'm just like, you don't really need much lesson planning for that. I'll just wing it.
Oh gosh, but it would be good just for our listeners to know a bit more about your background. So we'll go in reverse order, Loz, and just start with you in terms of how you became an illustrator for AnimeCon, how that came to be, and just we'll start there, then I'll ask you more questions. So yeah,
it's kind of a mad one really, because I literally just started doing cons last year, and then I went to this convention called DesignerCon, and I was gonna not go. So I emailed this guy called Clive and said, "Yeah, I don't think it's for me. I'm not going. So can you give my table to someone else?" He goes, "No, I need you to come. I need to talk to you about something." I went, "What does this guy want to talk to me about?" I was like, "All right, we'll go." So me and my helper went, and then I met a couple of other people. I think it was Andy and somebody else. I can't remember his name. Bless him. Sorry about that. And said that they wanted to create a convention. They think that there was a gap in the market for a pure, massive scale like AnimeCon. And I said, "All right then." I went, "All right, sounds all right." And then signed the contract. Rest is history, really. So I've been, and that was last year. It kind of just fell. It just kind of fell on my lap a little bit. Just really random. It's a random one, that one. So,
No.
Yeah.
I don't think anything is random. I think you make your own luck, as it were, or you're not luck, but just your own opportunities. So some stuff. Yeah. And what about you, Bex, in terms of your role as head cosplayer in AnimeCon, as it were?
So I got involved because I went out to dinner with some friends and I met Loz, and Loz was like, "Oh, do you fancy a job?" and here we are. So I came obviously in a bit later.
That
It's literally how it happened.
Yeah. Yeah, over some chicken wings. And go on a job.
That's the best way to do it, right?
Exactly.
They say
It's the only way.
the best
it's the only
business
way.
deals happen at the restaurant table. Like, honestly.
Exactly. So I joined for when AnimeCon ran for the first time in Birmingham, and I just did the cosplay hospital. So I was doing all the cosplay repairs and things like that. And then again, a gentleman called Clive, the same Clive, was like, "Oh, I don't suppose you want a bit of a bigger job?" And I was like, "Again, yeah, all right then." And now here we are.
I love this.
Yeah.
I actually love this.
Ed, I've got 2 questions for you, Ed. One,
Yeah.
why have you never taken me out for chicken wings? One, okay. I want my chicken wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's our Clive? We need a Clive. Okay. So
Everyone needs a Clive.
we have a couple
Everyone needs a Clive.
conversations. We have a couple of conversations, Ed, and I want my chicken wings.
The chicken
okay?
wings was not in your contract, my friend. So.
It's okay, Solo. Me and Bexy will take you out for chicken wings. if
We got you.
If you want to come to the
you.
London show, we'll sort you out.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, that's okay.
Thank you. It can be Morley's, it can be KFC. I'm not
Morley's is the one. Morley's is the one.
That's what I'm saying.
It's funny because we recently had an episode about Solo, about just anime, and we somehow got into chicken wings, and Solo just went
Yeah, but that's the best
on a rant
conversation.
about
what I'm
chicken
saying.
wings. Not a rant, sorry, but he stood in the soapbox and just talked about his love for chicken wings.
Chicken wings is the best food.
fair.
Chicken wings is life. It's life.
It is. It's bite-sized pieces. You can stop when you're half full. It's like, I don't see what's wrong with chicken wings. It's perfect.
Gosh. Bex, am I correct in saying that you create all your own cosplays?
Yes, I do.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
Just like, so when you started from 17, were you just, figuring out your craft and learning how to make them there? And obviously you've just refined it over the years?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, my granny, when she was alive, she always sewed like dresses for my Barbie dolls and things like that. So I think I was about 13 when she taught me to use the sewing machine. And then sort of from there, you just keep making stuff. So obviously the stuff I made when I was 17, if I got it out now, I'd be ashamed of myself. But like, that's how we all start, isn't it?
Progress,
and then,
Yeah.
So, and it just sort of, I would say it's probably the last 3 or 4 years where I think I've sort of leveled out at my peak, where I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe I do make good stuff. I don't need to doubt myself anymore.
I mean, you're an award-winning cosplayer, so definitely must make some good stuff as well, and it's recognized by your peers. So, congrats there as well.
Thank
honestly.
you.
No worries. So, I guess AnimeCon. I've been there, and I thought it was an amazing event. It kind of felt a bit more community feel, as it were. I've been to the other ones, and they're great as well. But I just think, and I said this to, I was lucky to come with some colleagues from, or some friends from fandom. And I said this to them as well. It just felt a bit more intimate. Lot of different UK artists and so on and so forth there that I saw and knew, and it just felt more almost like a village kind of community vibe. I guess what makes AnimeCon different for you guys, or so different for you both in terms of the event, and how do you see it even getting bigger for 2024 in London? But we'll start with the first one. What do you think makes it different from other cons, as it were? Bex, I'm sorry, Loz, we'll go to you because I went back to Bex first.
Oh, okay. I think it's literally what you just said. It's more about communities. I think that I'm not bashing other cons or anything. I think that communities sometimes are lost, and we want to make them shine. So that's a lot of what's AnimeCon's all about, and also we're like the little small group and team that we have as a community as itself. So why not bring other communities and make them feel safe, happy, and the way they can enjoy it? They don't have to feel stressed. They don't have to worry about overcrowding. They can just have a good time and just all talk about anime, cosplay, art, meet the voice actors, just have a great day out with the family. That's the difference. So I think that's what we're targeting more, is just the communities and have their own spin on it as well, to be involved. So.
And then you, Bex, is it same or?
Yeah, I mean, more or less. I definitely feel in my role and with my colleagues, I really feel very appreciated and valued for like we all have like skill sets that complement each other. There's not one person trying to take over everything. Like everyone works together so well, and I think that's so important in a working environment, because you know, one person doesn't have all the answers. We'd all love to all have all the answers, but we don't. So I just really like working in a group of people where just being respected at work is so important, isn't it, really? So yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
And I also wanted to shout out Anime Freshmen. I know they hosted that AnimeCon, where they did a great job as well.
They really did.
Yeah, they really did. And I love the cosplay show where people would come on and like show their little outfits and stuff, and they had them in the background, and that was really good. The Crunchyroll background and stuff like that. That was really, really good. Really enjoyed that. So well done and well played to them. So, Loz, going back, I know I've done the history thing, but going back to your history in terms of just illustration and drawing anime characters and so on and so forth, how did that love start? Was it an early age as well, or was it something you picked up?
Well, that's a
Because I've been on your website, it's absolutely incredible. We'll put both your socials in there on our show notes, but it's absolutely incredible what you're drawing, and I can see why you were picked. But I guess, how did you start in terms of honing your craft?
Oh, I started drawing when I was 5. I started drawing my own fan fiction of Pokemon when that came out. That's how it started. Don't laugh at me, Bex. Okay, we all had to start somewhere.
I love it.
Yeah, but I started when I was like 5, and I kept drawing, and then Digimon came out, and I was like, I'm addicted to that, and I'm going to draw that. 7-year-old me drawing Digimon, and then I saw Sailor Moon. I was like, yeah, I'm going to draw Sailor Moon. So I think with the art, with anime being an art style that I enjoyed, it made my drawing experience even more like exciting. And then I then did that all through school, did that all through high school, college, and then I got picked up by Pinewood Studios when I was 16. I was going to be a special effects makeup artist. That was what I was going to do. And then things happened, and I was like, it's just not for me. So I dropped out. It's like, well, I'm off. And then did other things, and then I stopped drawing for years. I think it's only the pandemic that I started to draw again, because I was going out of my mind. I was like, I'm so bored. I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to draw again. And then I just kind of thought, maybe I can do this for a job. So yeah, that's how it really started. And that was 2-3 years ago now. Yeah. Okay. And here we are.
Yeah, here we are. I mean, thank you so much for sharing your story. We have a lot of content creators and illustrators and just artists that listen to the podcast. And I think it's important for people to know that it's a process, and it's not just something that you start and then you're on Instagram and you get thousands of followers or whatever it may be. Yeah. It is something that is a process that takes time to refine your craft and your skill, whether it be your sewing, whether it be your illustration, whether it be this podcasting. You know, we're coming up. We've done over 200 episodes, but we're coming up officially to a 200 episode. So this is something that, you know, we've been doing so long and honing our craft and so on and so forth, and the same with you both as well. So I just want listeners to understand that it is a process, but you know, you have to be patient.
Exactly.
I have a question, Loz, and well, we've got questions for both of you, but for Loz, from what you basically said, one, honestly, I think that is incredible. You just shot past the fact that you got picked up at 16 to do special effects.
She's one of my best friends, and I didn't even know this.
It's like, let's just rewind. Let's just pause. One, Pinewood Studios, listeners, if you don't know Pinewood Studios, they're a fairly prominent studio, like a major studio. And then to get picked up for visual effects, makeup artists, one, is insane. And then to do it at 16, it's like, okay, but it's a throwaway thing. Yeah.
Listen, I was just like, I'm bored. I was like, because they had to audition. You had to kind of audition to get the job. And I was like, I'm bored. I was like, I'm not about this behaviour. I didn't like the behaviour of people. I was like, I'm not about this life. I'm off.
Which is fair. Yeah. It's like you said, Bex. If you're not enjoying anything, if you're not surrounded by people that if you don't like the people you work with, it makes things very difficult. So I respect it, but kudos. Like that's an achievement. What was it? This is the genuine curiosity. What was it about apart from the people, was makeup something that you were interested in? Like, how did that become something that you were so proficient at, that you were picked up at that such a young age? Like, there's something must have like driven. I can clearly see the creativity in general, obviously, but yeah, like what was it?
I just wanted to put some cuts on people and like missing limbs on. I was like, this is fun. I was like, yeah, why not?
You wanted to hurt people, but legally.
Yeah.
Just imagine what it's like if I was to cut you. What would it look like?
What it'd be like, right?
Oh my gosh!
No, I just found it all interesting, like the mixing, the making, the prosthetics, all of that. So
yeah, and
I was like, maybe like because at the time, like 2006, you weren't really gonna make a job of being an artist.
Fair enough.
So. You know, early 2000s was a bit different. So digital art wasn't really a thing, not as big as it was then. So I was like, I want to be in media, so I want to be behind the scenes.
Sure.
There you go. I can do that.
That makes sense.
That's it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bex, your turn. I've got a question for you now, Bex.
Yeah. I wasn't picked up by Pirate Studios. That's your question.
Sorry. So the question for you is: have you had? Is somebody like you? Obviously, you're really, again, same thing, proficient. You're getting really some great acclaim. Have you ever thought of like expanding like your skills, your gifts, to like your own like clothing brand? Because that's something that I always see. I always see people who like make their own like their own cosplay designs and attire and so on. I think that's incredible. Like, do people ever say, "Oh, I'll pay you to do something for me"? Is that something that people do?
Yeah, obviously you can take commissions in your own right, and I do some, but I tend to only do them for my friends, and it's purely because the stress of doing it for somebody you don't know, it can get quite difficult. And like I have a lot of long-term health problems, so I want to work with my friends where I can be like, look, I can't work on it this week because I'm in bed. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like that. But yeah, it's like my family, because they're not sort of into the cosplay scene, they're often like, oh, basically, why don't you do something useful with this? It's really what they're trying to say.
Yeah, we've all been there. Yeah.
And there's been a few times where they've said, oh, why don't you do fashion at college? Why don't you go and work in the theatre? And it's like, again, exactly what Loz was saying. Like, I did a little bit of theatre when I was in college, and I hated it. People are so rude. They just again, it all goes back to this being appreciated at work. Yeah. It's just, there was a lot of issues with sort of actors who would think that, oh, well, the show doesn't happen without me. And I'm like, it also doesn't happen without me either. So let's all work together. So I have considered it in the past, but I really like making costumes as like a one-off. Yeah. And when you put so much into it, so much time, so much money, often late nights, tears, all this kind of thing, when you finish it, you're like, that's it, never doing that again, never making that again. So I think the only thing really that I've ever sort of debated in is some wedding dresses, because I've done a couple of my friends' wedding dresses, because you only make them once. But then you have the issue of bridezillas. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that stress. So
that's supreme pickiness.
For good
reason. Yeah, of course, but picky still nonetheless.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
On the subject of cosplaying, so Bex, this year we had an exclusive.
I was waiting for this. So
both Solo and I are going to, because we weren't cosplayers, but first both Solo and I are actually going to cosplay next year.
Wait a second. Wait, hold the phone. I said I was going to cosplay. You never said you're going to cosplay. You're going to cosplay.
I'm going to cosplay. I said if you're doing it, I'll do it. So I'm not really a cosplayer. I think the furthest I've got was wearing a Naruto headband.
That's something. It's fine.
Yeah, I guess that's something. But you know, I really, honestly, and I've said this so many times to people who I've met at cons and just also solo, the effort that goes in is incredible.
It's impressive.
Honestly.
It's impressive.
It's so impressive. And I don't think people understand whether it's creating it yourself, even if you're just buying it, but just the effort that goes in. I saw one Deadpool one. I was like, wow, that is incredible. But yeah, Sol and I are going to do it. We're trying to figure out which characters we're going to do. But I guess my question to you, Bex, is there any tips that you have in terms of, you know, how we can make it look really good, you know, authentic, really bring the character to life?
So we hear a lot of people talk about cosplay is for everyone, and it's cliche to say it, but it is genuinely true. So if you go to AnimeCon in just your Naruto headband, fine. If you go in a Pikachu onesie, fine. If you turn up in a World of Warcraft armor where you physically raise the cattle to take the leather from, that's fine too. Like I think it's so. It's like, you say that. I know a cosplayer who grew their own cotton and spun it into wool. I do know someone who did that. God. And I was like, wow. No, I can't even grow a tomato. I'm not growing cotton. But I think it's just I think really more importantly is like, are you comfortable? Are you enjoying yourself? And then like, you know, if you really love it and then you want to get into more of the character side, because obviously that is partially what I do as well. I am a character performer. So for me, when I go out in cosplay, it's like, right, I'm also like acting on the job. But if you want to go to a con and just, I don't know, go to karaoke with your Naruto headband on and sing along to Spice Girls, that's absolutely fine, even if your character would never do that. But I think in terms of making it authentic, it's really just down to your personal preference. It really is. You can go in as much or as little as you want, and actually you might be quite glad to start off little, because there's nothing worse than you turn up at a con and you have 4 million layers on, and it's heavy and it's sweaty and it's all a bit much. So definitely start small. Don't go like running in, you know.
Okay, thank you. I needed that because my mind was going crazy. I was thinking I could go huge, but so
you can't do the Gundam now. Don't come in the Gundam suit now.
A Gundam suit. That would be incredible. Okay, that's useful. We're also taking suggestions, so I need to think about it. But okay, take it easy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking of Nappa.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go as Vegeta, because basically we have this long running joke. Solo's 6'2", I'm 5'8", so you know, maybe we can go as Vegeta and Nappa. You know, Black Vegeta and Nappa. Just get the wig on. Solo's already bald, so he's
exactly. I don't
shine it a bit. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That'll be good to go.
And then we wear the same outfits and the costumes, get the scouter on, and then just walk through AnimeCon.
That's the one.
I think that might work, Solo, actually.
Yeah, that might work. That might do. Yeah, that's one. Or Jet from Cowboy Bebop. That's another one I'm thinking of. Jet from Cowboy Bebop. I could do that. But yeah, I need to think about
that's
it.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, exactly. It's an easy one.
It's an easy one.
Yeah, it's a simple one. I can do that.
Yeah.
And then I guess on the theme of anime then, in terms of, we always like to ask this question, but in no particular order. And it could be just currently, or it could be like all time. Start with you, Loz. What is your top 5 anime?
Why does everyone keep saying that? It's a sort of question I get at cons when I'm vending.
Yeah. Well, this is no different, Loz. This is no different.
It's no different. You're fine.
And we can put
I have to get on my list. I have to get my list now.
I know. I'm like, I got to think of 5.
Oh no, I got to get my 5. I need to get the list out.
It could be 3 or whatever.
Okay, so it's Attack on Titan.
Nice.
My Happy Marriage.
Okay.
Banished from the Heroes Party.
Love it. Okay.
Blue Lock. And there's another one I like. I think Kaguya-sama Lovers War.
Oh, that's what we'll do next.
On our
list.
Yeah.
We are doing that next. We need to do that next. Yeah, we're reviewing that next. Okay.
I mean, like
I like that. See, because now listeners who potentially have the same old top 5, whatever. Naruto.
Branch out, people. Branch out.
Yes.
Branch out. Yeah. There were 3 anime that I never heard of. So I would say never heard of. I heard of Kageyama, but the other 2 I hadn't. So was that a romance one as well?
There's a couple of romances in there.
Yeah, we need to get into that more. Yeah,
we need a good romance. We need because we watched Clanad this year.
Yeah,
I liked Clanad.
No.
I loved it. Yeah, I know. Heartbreaker. This cold person didn't like it. He didn't even finish it.
You didn't like it? What's wrong with you?
What's
wrong with you? You say you watch anime, yeah? Why?
Give us back your card, Ed. Give us back your card.
What's this podcast called again?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Super Anime podcast. Thank you very much. We appreciate all of you. This is it. This is our final episode, December 19th, 2023. We appreciate all the love and support. We've had to stop due to emotional abuse. Thanks everyone.
Oh god.
Hey, I just didn't like it. It was
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to like it. It's okay.
I like Toradora. Toradora is good. I know it's not romance, but
Wait, so you watched that, but you can't watch Planet.
I tried. Honestly, I tried. But I mean, Solo really loved it. He went on the 2nd chapter and everything.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. It's great.
Just get heartbroken all over again.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for pain.
That's
Clearly.
right. That's right.
All right. What about you, Bex? Your top 5, as it were.
Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon. Who doesn't like a bit of magical girl? I mean, come on, it's great.
Strongest in the verse.
Yeah. Vinland Saga. I thought it was quite good.
Which one? Season 1 and 2, or just season 1?
Just season 1 at the moment because I prefer the English dub, so I'd rather wait for that voice cast because I like it. So then it would have I've got one that's the same as Loz, which is My Happy Marriage. Because I love a bit of fluff. I'd have to say, Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, yes.
Just, what a fabulous one. Gosh, I'd struggle to think of like 5s is the thing. It's just like most of what I watch would be like cartoon stuff. But yeah, that's probably my main ones, if you like.
No, that's good. Good choices.
Yeah.
Did you say that you watch more cartoons?
Yeah.
What's your favorite cartoon at the moment?
Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh no, there's no shame.
You like it too?
I loved them. I got
it's
2
not
daughters.
for children.
I got 2 daughters. They put it on, and I just watch it too. I was watching it as well.
It's so good. It has no right to be that good.
No.
The villain, I don't know why he's actually kind of scary with the butterflies. Every episode.
I've got such a crush on him, though. That's the problem. I've noticed this.
Why did I know that, Bex? Why did I know that you were going to say that?
I mean, there's a running theme that pretty much Keith Silverstein's been in all of the animes that I enjoy, and it's just like if Keith is in it, I'm gonna watch it, and he's probably gonna end up being my favourite character.
It's all right, Bex. This is you, dear Keith. I've really enjoyed your.
I know when they said they had him, but when when our boss was like, hey guys, we've got Keith for the London show. I was like, you what?
I was like, Bex, calm down. Bex, calm down. No, I can't.
Hyperventilating into a bag.
I know. I don't know what I'm going to do at the day. I'm going to have to like act really casual. I'm just going to be like, oh, yeah, hi. Internally, like,
oh yeah, Miraculous Ladybug. Yeah, 100%, 100%. We got. I say we because it's no longer my daughters because we say we, and so we've got all the toys, the little like figurines of all of them, and they play this game. They call it just Miraculous Fight, where I play the bad guy, and then they pretend to throw yo-yos at me. It's great.
That sounds like a great game.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Blink if you feel in danger.
They do the whole thing. They go like, they do the whole thing. Like,
Oh dear.
I love your daughters.
I get it. I love it.
I love it.
Oh gosh.
Oh goodness, that's too funny. All right. Speaking of playfulness as well, in terms of, I guess, what's the coolest thing actually you both have seen in AnimeCon? Start with you, Loz. What's the coolest thing you've seen?
Oh, that's a
It could be
hard one as
cosplay,
well.
it could be an illustration, it could be an act, anything.
It could be an actor, it could be anything. Oh,
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was in a mad rush that whole day. So what I did see, what I did see was all the artists having fun. That's all I cared about, was them having fun. So I enjoyed seeing different artists, especially ones not from the UK. There was a few from France and the Netherlands, Spain. Asked if they're right. They said it's fine. They said it's great. But I really enjoyed the K-pop dancers.
Yeah, they were good.
I really enjoyed that. So I really enjoyed that when I did get a break and have a watch. And like, I was like, this is cool. But also just like seeing the voice actors as well. Because one of them who I've been speaking to for about a year, and then he was there and I was like, we've got to catch up. We have to catch up. And he's like, yeah. So that was what's good. But yeah, just I think all of it in all fairness, but I might be biased.
No. And what about you, Bex?
I thought how well spread out everything was amazing, particularly as a cosplayer. Like if you've got a big costume, like you want to feel like you can get through a gap. The size of the artist alley was incredible. I've never seen anything like that focused on artists, which I think is really important. And then I think the thing for me was we had like mental health first aiders, which I think was a really smart idea, because it's just, I mean, even if you don't have pre-existing problems, going to a big show like that can be a lot. And for a lot of people, it was their first ever show. There are still people recovering from getting out the house after COVID. And so just having some people walking around where it was like, hey, do you need me? Because I'm here. Like, I can take you and, we can go sit somewhere quiet and chill out. And I think that was just really forward thinking to do. So...
No, that's that. I think it is very forward thinking.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing to have. That's a good thing to have. Sorry, just to jump in. Yeah, no worries. With what did you call it? Like, is it mental health?
Mental health first aiders.
Mental health first aiders. I think that's really good. So I remember I had a coach in one of my previous jobs, and I was feeling quite anxious about one particular presentation, and one of the things they were taught me was just making sure you reframe the event or whatever it is that's happening. And part of it could also be that sometimes when you're feeling that kind of those butterflies in the stomach and those nerves, some of it, and they were doing the studies on it, that some of those nerves and that feeling of nervousness is also the same thing that your body goes through when you're excited. So you can also reframe it to say these nerves that you're feeling is in part excitement, not all the time, obviously, but in part excitement. So also know that you're going to these things and it's normal to feel some of these emotions. It's totally fine to feel some of these feelings. And you frequently hear from actors to athletes that the nerves never go away. They don't, they don't just suddenly just disappear. It's the reframing. So I think that's really cool because I can only imagine if it's like anyone with anxiety or a young child doing it for the first time, and then going, all these people, all these eyes on you. I really respect that, having that kind of like mental health first aiders. That's really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think that there is quiet spaces in other cons, but you don't know where they are because they're so big. And I think it does get overwhelming. So the best thing that most people do is go outside. And we don't want anyone to feel like they have to go outside and leave a show where they want to enjoy. So to have a quiet space and have some first aiders there, that's something that they can feel supported with. So I think that's where we advocate for mental health. We advocate for that. So I think that's where we're different as well. But I really love the fact that we do have all these first aiders on the working with our show.
That's cool. Yeah. I like that. I really like it.
Thanks.
For a brief second there, so I thought you were gonna say, the classic. Imagine the whole audience naked. That your mentor probably said. Where is this going?
You're just worried behind your eyes. You're just worried that please don't say that. Please don't say that. Please don't say that. I'm not going to say it. Don't worry.
That's it. If he's concentrating too much, it's because he's picturing everyone naked.
This is like
Oh gosh. I don't think I closed the loop, but what do you think? What's going to be different about the London show, AnimeCon? It was big in Birmingham. It's going to be big in London. What's going to be different, or is it just going to be more of the same? How do you guys see it?
The venue's different.
The venue's
different. The venue's different. It's not Excel and it's not Olympia.
I know. I mean, already on a win, if you ask me there. I think...
And it's not a hotel.
Okay, I see some Loz just taking some small little
shots.
You're taking some shots. I didn't mean it. No, honestly, I remember when I had to do like a little pitch for AnimeCon at a different con I was at. And when I said, and the best part is it's not in the Excel, the crowd were like, "Wah!" And I was like, I didn't realise the Excel was that much of a problem. Here we are. So, yeah.
I definitely know it's the venue, it's the guest, but what we still want to keep the same is the community focus. Is that we still want it to be there. We still want the same feeling that we had in Brum. So that's literally what we want. So the only thing I could say that would be different would be the venue, how big it is. And then obviously we have Anime and Chill UK working with us as well. So they're sorting out the after party, which they weren't there the first time, but we want them to work with us. So that's going to be different. Okay. So
big up Nene and team. I know them very well. Well done, guys.
Yeah. They're an awesome team. They're awesome to work with.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
A lot of the cosplay I saw on your Instagram, Bex, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, was it Genshin Impact?
Yeah, I do a bit of Genshin Impact now, yes.
How did that pop off so much? I don't know if you played a game solo, but...
No, I know all about it. Never played it. Never.
You need to play it. It will ruin your life.
It will ruin
my life.
But you enjoy it.
Go for it.
Do you know what? I don't quite know. I can tell you how I got into it. So I had a bunch of friends who played it, and obviously it was free to install, so I got it. It then sat on my PlayStation for about 6 months untouched, because that always happens, right? And then actually it's very special for me because it was, I don't know, a couple of weeks before I was due to have brain surgery. And I was a bit stressed, naturally. And so my friends said, "Oh, why don't you play Genshin Impact?" And I said, "Well, I've got it, but I've never played it." And they were like, "Oh, well, play it because we can be on, voice chat with you, talk you through it, that kind of thing." And I started playing it and I was like, "Oh, this is all right. Oh, yeah, that character's cool. Oh, that character's pretty." Like, that's how it starts, I think, for everybody. And then for me personally, it was the night before my surgery, and the cut scene I had was when you meet Zhongli for the first time. And I was like, that's Keith.
Keith returns. Keith returns.
I was like, that's the miraculous dude. What's this? And I was like saying to my friends, "Why didn't you tell me he was in this game?" And they were like, "Well, we thought we'd just let you discover for yourself." And so it meant I went into hospital. I had my brain surgery and I came home, obviously having to bed rest. And I was like, okay, let's see what the Zhongli's about then. and there we are. And so for me, it's like, I think what they do so well these days is that the dynamics they put behind the characters that make them so relatable. There are characters who are chronically ill. There are characters who have, a lot of issues going on and things like that. And so everybody I know that loves it, it's never about, gameplay or how pretty it is. It's like that character is telling my story. And even if it's an NPC, one of the NPCs that I love that I've cosplayed is Dunyazad, and she's a character who is terminally ill. But she still has so much joy about the world around her. And I just think that's something we can all take from that. And if anybody's ever had like a relative who's been ill and things, you can associate with that and things like that. So I think it's popular because they're not afraid to sort of deal with the slightly more difficult topics, but in a way that still makes pretty boys, you know, like sexy men characters, right? So like, you know, that helps too, right?
Everyone's here for the Geo Daddy.
Oh, yeah, you guys are funny.
Watch how we Google Genshin Impact after this to find out like what is this?
Oh my gosh, I did Google it.
See, it happened.
Oh my gosh,
nice.
is it PlayStation exclusive? Because I'm only Xbox. I need to check.
No, so it's PlayStation PC. I think it's on. Isn't it on Nintendo Switch now? It's on mobile as well.
It's not on Nintendo Switch yet. They said they're going to do it at some point. Maybe, I don't know. I might have got that wrong. Most
people seem to do PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I play it on PS5 on my phone.
I could see Solo's like looking at what is this?
Yeah, I'm seriously. I'm good.
Is he looking at it?
I am right now.
Just look at Keith's character, and you will understand everything.
No. Look at Al Haytham. Look at Nazi.
Oh, yeah.
As well.
Okay, how do I spell it? How do I spell it?
Which
Well,
one?
I'll hate them.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Oh, hey.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Google. Yeah, okay, I can see the. I can see why he would be known as a good person that people like. Okay, I see that.
Yes.
With the green. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's voiced by Nazi, who's coming to our London show as well. And it's just like, it's just gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna be like, do the wrong.
Do the wrong.
It would just be
You're gonna sneak up on him, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, 100%.
Do the voice.
It's like he's just got the best voice because he'll be like a process of elimination, and you're like, oh, like just. Honestly, I'm just going. I might not have a job anymore after this con, to be honest.
We might not have a friend anymore.
We have a code red. Harass.
Oh my god.
Lady.
Security. It's okay. It's okay.
I love
Oh god.
That's good.
Oh my gosh, no, that's
Because you know it's going to happen, right?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm expecting these two to come to the show and follow me when I go up to Keith and be like, is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it?
Right? No, I generally am.
I'm just going to slow watch you.
I'm just going to be like, Bex, what are you doing? What's this?
Oh my god!
Just keep eyes on Bex the whole time. Somebody keep
Someone
eyes
has
on
to.
Bex.
It's okay because we'll have our headphones and be like, where's Bex now? What?
She's on the move. She's on the move.
She's on the move.
I'll have to get someone to cosplay the same thing as me and have a decoy. So just send.
No, I know you too well. Okay, you got hide from me.
Loz like, no, I know her walk patterns.
That's it.
She's running.
Oh my god! I feel like when the video goes out of this, someone's gonna tag Keith in it and be like, Keith, run!
I will tag Keith in it. I will do it. It will be me.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what? It's going to be the most chaotic one. I don't know. We're unhinged.
Keith, welcome to the con. I hope you have a great time.
Oh god!
You will be safe. We promise. You will be safe.
Oh gosh!
You will be safe.
Oh god!
Sorry.
Sweating.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Is there? And I know you haven't been. Maybe I'm not authorized, but is there any exclusive you can tell us about the next con in London that potentially you can drop here, or something that
get a ticket? And just come.
I love that response.
So good.
Get a ticket.
Just get a ticket. Let's get a ticket.
Yeah.
Let's get a ticket.
Fair play.
Because I'm not allowed to say anything yet until things are signed, until things are going.
No, that's fair play. That's fair play.
See, and I'm like the Tom Holland of the group, where they don't trust me with the secrets. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, and she's like, anything that we need to know about? No, Bex, no.
It's okay.
No. Just know that Keith is coming. That's all you need to know.
We'll give you that. That'll keep you happy. That'll keep you happy. Yeah.
That's it. Shang Li's on the way. Yeah. Okay. It's all good. Not even that. But Risley, for me, I'm gonna be like fangirling, so it's fine. I mean, when I see Joe, I'll probably be doing this. Joe, I really like that.
Oh god.
Oh, man.
We're not going to have jobs after this, are we?
No.
No.
Clive's gonna watch it and Clive's gonna be like, why?
He's already like that. He's like, I can't take you to anywhere. What makes him think it was a good idea coming on here?
In our defense, we were left unsupervised.
We really were. I mean, I thought some of them PR team was going to be here and watch us, but we're not. Bex are on our own. We can do everything.
I'm laughing so much, my head hurted, bro.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, there you have it, people. Get your tickets because it's going to be a great show.
Yes, it will.
Well, both shows are going to be great. Bex and Keith and Sorry, I had to throw one more last one in. No more.
We're going to get sued, aren't we? We're going to get sued.
Well, you're not going to have a job. Do you know what? We'll be jobless together.
It was fun while it lasted.
Gosh. No, but honestly, I know it's going to be a great show. As I said, I was there last time in Birmingham. It was great, and I was lucky for AnimeCon UK to invite me as a speaker as well. So thank you so much. It was really, really humbling as well. So thank you so much. And yeah, and I'm coming to London just to see the show. It's going to be great. I know it's going to be great. Is there anything that we haven't mentioned around AnimeCon UK that you guys would like to mention?
It's really good.
It's important to say. It's important. I need to know. Can we confirm? What I was trying to say, what's the dates?
Yeah.
So people can buy tickets.
Yeah, it's the 3rd and 4th of February in 2024, which is like 6 weeks away now. Wild.
Yeah, it's not far. In the drum sheds in Tottenham.
It used to be an IKEA. There you go. That's an inside exclusive.
There's no meatballs. I'm sorry. Okay, there's no meatballs.
You let me down. You let me down.
Is there chicken wings for Solo though?
There is.
Chicken wings.
There'll be food. There'll be food. Don't worry. There will be some form of chicken.
That's
I
fine.
mean, like Uzumaki's coming, so they'll have some food.
Yes.
I mean, Uzumaki London's coming,
Nice,
so they've got food for us. So you know,
Okay.
go up to them.
And where can people buy tickets? Where can people, if they want to buy tickets, how do they purchase them?
Through our website, if you go on the website, and the link will take you to Eventim because our tickets are sold through them. So
Nice.
But go on to AnimeConUK.com.
AnimeConUK.com. Perfect. We'll also put that in the show notes.
Yeah, show notes as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to apologize. I'm gonna be in Japan, so I won't be able to make it. So.
Oh, it's okay. Flexing.
No,
it's not the right time to be saying that.
It's really annoying as well. So you're gonna have to record it for me in case anything pops off.
Okay.
You know?
That's fine. Just another excuse for you to avoid giving me chicken wings. It's okay. It's fine.
I'm so disappointed in you. How dare you go to a place I really want to go to?
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you?
Exactly.
I mean, why? What? He just wanted to put that out there. He wanted to
That's
put
what I'm saying.
away in the
He
whole
could
show.
have just said he's away.
Yeah.
You know, you could just say away. We didn't need to know where you were
had to
going.
just make everyone feel bad.
Sprinkle in a bit. You just want to sprinkle it in there, didn't you?
What response did you expect, Ed? Do you expect us to be sad for you?
No, happy for me.
No.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness, that sounds wonderful.
I can't believe that. That is fantastic.
I
Ed.
know, right?
That's fantastic. I hope you missed your flight and have to come to get the next one.
And you have to come to the show instead. So
Yeah.
have a little bit of Japan in the drum shed. Forget actual Japan.
It's basically the same thing.
It's
Ed.
the same
Exactly.
thing, right?
Oh God.
Anime without the subtitles.
That was a bar. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Oh my God, dear.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. Honestly.
We're never going to speak again, aren't we? After this, we're never going to be allowed to speak to you again without supervision.
Oh no.
This is great.
Oh, no.
This is truly great.
Yeah, it really was. It really was. Before we end, I would like to do our super quick fire round.
Yeah. Go for it.
I've never done this with two guests on, so it will be the same question. So it may not be a quick fire, as it were. Because I don't know if I should. Maybe I should do it one. Maybe I'll go one by one, so it's quick. Rather than
Yeah. Go for it.
All right, cool. So we'll start with you, Loz, and then you, Bex, will answer after that. So, as an example, if I said Nintendo, PlayStation, Bex or Loz, you would say
Xbox. What? We're gonna be here all night, guys. We're gonna be here all night.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens when you crack under pressure. When the spotlights get too bright and you fly too close to the sun like Icarus. Your wings may get burned at the top.
Oh my god! That was like,
Oh God.
it was like neither Xbox. Please, this is not part of the game. So we need one of the
Bex, you do it. Bex, you do it. I can't do it. You do it. You do it first. Get to Bex, man.
All right, we'll start with you, Bex.
Yes.
Okay, so that was a tester question. Clearly, we failed, but we'll try again. So these are the real ones.
Okay.
So, are you a morning or night person?
Morning.
Loss.
Night.
Okay. Yeah, we got there. Sound or songs?
Songs.
Songs. Okay. Sailor Moon or Revy from Black Lagoon. Do you know Revy from Black Lagoon?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Okay, cool. Goku or Vegeta?
Goku.
I don't know who they are.
You're not supposed to say that, Bex.
Vegeta, because it sounds like a
Can we cut that? Can we cut it? Can
I think you should cut it. Cut it.
We need to
Just
cut it.
cut it.
We need to cut it. Bleep it out. Bleep it out.
She swore.
Bleep it
She
out.
swore there. That's it.
Bleep
She
it out.
swore there.
It's
Just
Isn't
swore.
Goku the one with the really big spiky hair?
They all got spiky hair.
Just take a part that counts. It's the take a part that counts.
Okay.
Do your edited magic, please.
The last, I might leave that in. That was funny, but we don't shame here, so that's fine. Honestly, it's fine. The last song you listened to.
Ooh.
Oh, Plagues from the Prince of Egypt.
Oh,
No,
great
call
song.
us.
Great song.
Call us silence from Attack on Titan.
Oh yes, nice. Smash Brothers or Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
Smash Brothers.
Pokemon Gold or Silver?
Silver.
Gold.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
We're getting it. TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
Instagram.
Controversy in the group. They're gonna have a phone call after this.
You like what? Oh my gosh! All right, this is gonna be a good one. Manga or anime?
Anime.
Oh.
She's speechless.
I say
Lauren.
both.
Lauren, we work for an AnimeCon. You need to say anime.
No, but I don't know. I like both. Oh, I can't choose one or the other.
The spotlight got you.
No, anime. No, manga.
Just
Manga,
make a new
no,
word.
anime.
Just anime.
And manga.
And manga.
All right. Pokemon or Digimon?
Digimon.
Pokemon.
Ooh, okay.
Last anime film you watched?
Suzume.
Bubble.
Yeah.
Ooh, did you like Bubble?
Yeah, I did. It's so cute.
I liked Bubble. Yeah, Bubble was good. Ed, you didn't like Bubble, did you?
You just had to throw it out there.
I know.
What's wrong with you, Ed? Do you not like anything? I've only known you for an hour.
I was keeping quiet, and then Solo was like, "Oh yeah, you don't like this."
I saw the proverbial train coming, and I pushed. That's what I did. I saw an opportunity, and I took it.
You loser! I knew it. I was trying to be quiet. For many reasons, but we will get into that. It's great animation, though. I have to say the illustration animation that is amazing.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Solo just threw me under the bus there. It's all right. This is your best. Basically, I get on Solo a lot over the years, so I think this is your fun time to get back.
Oh, it's fantastic today.
So, it's good. Last, I said that already. K-pop or hip-hop?
Neither.
Fine.
Oh.
Fan.
Naruto or Bleach?
Bleach.
Probably Naruto.
Cool. And then finally, what would you say to your younger self if they were listening today? Start with you, Bex.
Mum, we made it.
Oh gosh, what would I say? Oh, that's a really good question. Stop con crunching. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You'll pay for it. After 25, it's all downhill. Just don't bother anymore, okay? So just enjoy your youth while you can. Child, it's okay.
Oh gosh! And then for listeners who don't know, con crunching, just trying to go as many crons as you want.
No, con crunch is when you particularly in the cosplay world, it's when you're trying to finish a cosplay in time for a con. So it's late nights, it's
Okay.
Red Bull and Sneak Energy and God knows what else you can put into your system. And it's the sort of thing that pulling late nights I could do when I was 18. And now I'm like, I get to 8 o'clock at night and I'm like, oh, might have an early night actually.
It's the same with artists as well. It's the same with artists. I'm like, oh, I forgot to do this. I forgot to draw this. Well, that's it then. All-nighter it is for me.
Oh my gosh! Well, thank you both so much for that.
Oh no! Loz needs to Loz. Oh,
she
Loz
said,
"Mama,
"Mum,
we made
I
it."
did.
Okay.
Mum made it. I'm here.
Set up
Okay.
free.
I'm free. I'm living my childhood dreams.
But no, honestly, you both. I haven't laughed so much. Honestly,
Yeah,
we
this
have
is
laughs
fun.
on this, but this was extra
This was
laughs.
fun.
This was
This
good.
is fun.
This was so much fun. So thank you
glad.
both so much for your time. Really, really appreciate it. One more time, can you drop your social just so we can put it in the Instagram in the show notes for people to follow?
Yep, I'm Bexy Beans. I'm on TikTok and Instagram, but TikTok, as we've already learned, is my preference.
I'm Illustrations on everything.
Perfect. And that'll be in the show notes as well, people. So please go and follow them. Talented artists, both of them. So hopefully you both have jobs after this. No, I'm joking. And maybe Loz can create an animation or an illustration, of Solo eating chicken wings. There you go, Solo. So that's my present to you. There you go. There's your chicken wings.
I can do that.
There you go.
I mean, I'd also prefer the real thing.
No.
I
You can watch yourself eating chicken wings. As a constant reminder that
Okay.
Gosh.
Fair enough. I'll buy myself some chicken wings.
Because my guy's going to Japan. That's
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, you shouldn't have.
I'm away. In fact, you didn't even need to say anything. You didn't even need to say anything.
Rock up, was I? I needed to let the people know. Gosh. But anyway, so maybe I'll bring you some toy Japanese chicken wings. Maybe there you go.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But anyway, rant's over. Thank you so much, both of you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
And again, last thing, thank you so much to AnimeCon UK as well for making this happen. As they said, please go on the website, purchase your tickets. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great show. So thank you all so much. And we are out.